host, Carolyn Austin, and welcome to Real Teens Real Talk, where it's our mission to create a platform for young people to openly discuss key issues that affect them and the lives of their peers. Now, don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Reasons lions roar is to warn threatening bachelor males from other prides to stay away from their young. Here, a lion cub gets a lesson in proper roaring from its father. Teaching this behavior is not just crucial to the pride, but also to the survival of the species. Just a reminder how important it is for fathers to spend time with their children.
To a child, a little of your time can make a lifetime of difference. That's why the Greenville Family Partnership sponsored a hike, because kids with something to do are less likely to do drugs.
Standing right in front of them.
Whether you're a good storyteller or a good listener, you can help. To find out about community drug prevention programs, call toll-free 1-877-KIDS-313.
I can keep a kid off drugs.
It doesn't matter who you are, or what you drive, or where you live. You have the power to give someone the greatest gift in the world, life. Talk to your family about organ donation. Talk to your family about donating life.
Welcome back to Real Teens Real Talk. I'm your host, Carolyn Austin, and today we're going to discuss Halloween, what it is to us, and what it means to us, and if we celebrate, and things of that nature. So first we're going to introduce our panel with our first name, our nickname, and our favorite scary movie.
My name is Kenya, my nickname is Roly Poly, and my favorite movie is Nightmare on Elm Street, the original.
My name is Maya, my nickname is Mai, and my favorite scary movie would have to be The Cabin in the Woods.
My name is Loren, my nickname is Lore, and my favorite scary movie is Any of the Saws.
My name is Dwight, my nickname D Herbo, and my favorite scary movie is Michael Myers, all of them.
Okay. Alright, so what does Halloween mean to you all? Like, how do you celebrate?
For Halloween, it's either I'm at home just watching a bunch of scary movies, eating all the candy I want, so my mom can't tell me nothing, or I'm out with like one or two friends and we're just trick-or-treating because, yeah, we're kids.
Well, to me, Halloween means like a day just to like chill. Like, you don't have to do work. You just get to eat a lot of candy till your stomach hurt and you're not feeling well. And I celebrate it by taking my niece out, like trick-or-treating. She gets to go to all the houses and dress up like as her favorite character.
Good auntie. Good.
Well, the biggest excitement to me about Halloween is not even trick-or-treating, but it's just being able to go to the haunted houses and the catacombs and the fright worlds. I mean, as far as like Halloween is concerned, I'm just like candy. Let's do it.
Man, I'm just in it for the candy.
Right.
It would be nice if I didn't have to walk around in the freezing cold to go get it, but
Right.
candy is candy. I'll do anything.
Just buy your own bags of candy.
Where the take
Okay, because who got that money?
or the people with the take one sign next to the candy bowl, but nobody takes one.
Okay, because
I'm that person that
Like,
Don't be basket in your bag.
If you only want us to take one, why would you leave the bowl out there?
Exactly.
You think we're gonna take one?
Okay, so
It'll take like 30.
so what do you believe the origin of Halloween was? Does anybody have any insight on that?
As far as I know, it was originally a Celtic holiday, and it was like the Celtic version of Day of the Dead, where they would honor their fallen family members, tributes, and then some other cultures used it as like a way to dress up as the demons and the witches that they were all scared of. So they would dress up like that so they could see what they looked like, and that would scare them away.
Okay. Dwight.
what she said. Yeah. But no, I think what came. Some people would say it came from like the devil. It's the devil's holiday. He gets one day out of the year. I don't really believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just think like they came up with a day where people could just dress up as something else and become like what they want to be instead of just who they are.
Right.
What do you think about it, Maya?
Yeah, I mean, like what Kenya said, like about the whole spirit thing, I do feel like it was before it was something that had to do with spirits, but not the way we treat it as we do now, where it's just like you dress up like who you want to be, who's like your favorite person, celebrity. I don't see a lot of ghosts or skeletons. It used to be that way, but I don't think it's that way now. So I think it's changed over the years.
Okay.
Well, Devil's Holiday seems to me like a little extreme, but I don't think we can't say like it's not spirits going around. Cause I think we've made it that way. You know, people have just made it that way. It's spooky, like ooh, like duck. You don't know what's coming next. And I think, like she said, the Celtic holiday. Yeah, I guess it originated for that, and I guess people just blossomed and they built off of that original image of what they were doing. So,
like she was saying, the mask and costumes were worn to mimic the evil spirits and appease them. Does that make you nervous that people would dress up as something evil, quote unquote evil, and people still dress up now? Like, because I work at a school, so I see kids like with the weird faces. The one guy that was dropping his kids off, he had some demon hat thing on. Like, I was like, this, when I first saw it, I was like, wait a minute. Like, okay, back up a little bit, because that was crazy. Like, it is a little scary. So what do you think about the kids still dressing up like that today?
I feel like most times the kids aren't really dressing up. Like, some of them might be dressing up to scare their friends, like, oh, I get to scare you, huh? I can't get in trouble for it this time because I'm so loud. But I think some kids, like, dress up just because it's fun to become a different character.
Okay.
Like, I saw one kid dress up as Chucky from the Rugrats, and another woman dressed up her child as, like, Chucky the doll. He was so cute, but it was just so, like, no.
He's too young now.
And it's just like, I don't think it was really intended to be bad to dress up your kids. I think it's just like, it gives kids like an excuse, like maybe you want to be a fairy princess today, you can't go to school like that every day. So it's just like, you know what, you can go ahead and be a fairy princess. It's Halloween. Go ahead.
Okay, I saw a lot of Elsas from Frozen.
There we go.
Definitely.
I think it is what we make it. It is what we make it. It's like people can participate in Halloween but don't celebrate it. Just like atheists or people don't believe in God, they participate in Christmas, but they don't celebrate.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. So when we come back, we're going to dig deeper into his point about being able to participate in something but not being full-fledged in it. And we're going to talk about my trip to the haunted houses and catacombs that I got scared the crap out of. So we'll be right back.
Wait a minute. That's wrong. All people are people.
Take the time to get to know people, and you'll see that all of these labels are false. Don't let prejudice shape your view. Stereotyping is wrong, and it hurts all of us.
Stop stereotyping.
A message from your American Muslim neighbors.
Do you know who I am? Am I a P or a D? A Q, perhaps? Or a B? I am dyslexia, and millions of kids struggle with me every time they read. Call now to help your child manage his learning disability. There's no reason to be held back.
I'm Chinese.
I am Russian.
I am East African.
I'm Canadian.
I am Filipina.
I am Irish.
I am Bulgarian.
Korean.
I am American.
I am Brazilian.
Italian.
Mexican.
I'm British.
Swedish.
French.
I'm Israeli.
Mongolian. I'm South African.
Japanese.
We are mankind.
Welcome back to Real Teens Real Talk. I'm your host, Carolyn Alston, and today we're talking about Halloween, its origins, and whether or not we celebrate it. Do we agree on that? And before we left, Loren said that being able to participate in something does not mean that you are full-fledged a part of it. Just like atheists, they don't believe in God, but they still participate in Christmas. So talk about that with us.
Well, it was this man once, and I seen him on Facebook, and he was going on and on about how, people, they're out there, they don't worship the devil, but they're out there trick-or-treating. They are some hypocrites and all of that. And they asked the guy, said, do you do Christmas? And he's an atheist, mind you. He's like, of course, I get my kids gifts. We do all of these crazy things. We take them out to the Wonderland and all the different places. But they asked him, but you don't believe in God. And he was like, oh, yeah, you're right. So I think it's one thing to celebrate something, but you don't participate in it. It's two different things, yeah. Two different entities in itself, yeah.
Definitely. What are your thoughts on that?
Same thing, like what he said, like, it grows, like, it changes about how you see the holiday, like how originally Christmas wasn't meant for gifts. It was a day to celebrate Jesus' birth. So the same thing with Halloween. It wasn't originally meant to get candy. It was there for the spirits. So it all depends on how you see the holiday and who you are. It's up to someone's own interpretation.
So it's all about your own perception on it. Do you have any words on this?
Yeah, like Loren said, it's just, you can not be a devil worshiper, but you can still like Halloween. Like, I'm a Christian, but I still like Halloween. That doesn't mean I'm in my basement doing cult rituals.
Right.
Like, I'm just hanging out, just getting candy. If it's the one day of the year where I get the most candy, and my mom still can't get mad at me about it, I'm gonna do it.
Get my candy. Dwight?
I mean, it really is how you, like, view it. Like, some people view it like, oh, Dracula, monsters, I'ma die. No, I view it as candy. I'm about to get this candy. Okay, I'm just with my friends going to parties and stuff. No, I'm not about to die or nothing.
Same thing as Friday the 13th. Everyone's so superstitious about that.
I mean, I still am. But
Okay, why are you superstitious about it?
I mean, the movie. I'm like, no.
See, now I'm horrible with movies because I've never seen it.
Oh my
gosh. Tell me what it's about. I've never seen it. Somebody tell me what it's about. Okay, Dwight, tell me what it's about.
It's about Freddy, bro. Like, he was like...
Freddy?
Oh, wait, no. Wait, which one is that?
Jason.
Okay, Jason.
Jason.
Oh.
Okay, Kenya, tell me about Friday the 13th.
Okay, Friday the 13th. It's a movie where there's a serial killer named Jason. Jason he was a little boy at a camp. He couldn't swim.
What does he look like?
He's the guy with the mask.
Ski mask.
Hockey mask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so that's who was chasing me around at the haunted house in Catacombs.
Yeah.
Okay, now hearing that.
Jason never runs. I don't understand how he gets the
Yeah,
people. The people run, and you always get that one person, oh, I'm running so fast. Mind you, the killer is walking. How does he catch you? And then they trip randomly. Oh, I fell, died.
What'd you trip over?
Like, what did you trip over, babe? Like, you're running.
But you know, it's a movie, so anything can happen.
I know.
All things are possible.
Like,
it's a movie.
It's to the point where you can pinpoint where they're gonna fall. Like, up there, right there.
There they go. That's gonna be the one.
Like,
That's gonna be the one.
One drop. Oh.
And then they always, or you get where they flip the camera back and forth between the runner and then the killer, and the killer's just walking still, and then she's like,
do they have the music like,
yeah,
like that, like they go back and forth like that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so because you've seen the movie, you're superstitious about Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So what do you think is gonna happen on Friday the 13th?
Man.
Bad things?
It's like bad luck. It's like seriously a day of bad luck. Just like weird stuff happens. Like because of like how superstitious people are about it, weird stuff just happens.
Even with superstition, don't you believe that that's again what you make it? Like I remember I was sweeping in my friend's kitchen and I hit her foot. Oh my goodness, like I spit on the broom. Why? Like it's not that serious.
No, but that's serious. It's the same thing when you split a pole.
I was just about to say that
it's
too.
It's the same thing when you split.
I split poles all the time.
Why?
I mean, it's not on purpose. It's just like, oh, I didn't want to walk on the side. I just walked.
It's like when you split a pole, you automatically, I'm gonna get hit by a bus. Like this is gonna happen.
That's
my mom, because it's like how your parents are. Like, so my mom is always like, girl, don't you split that pole. So like I'm always like thinking like, oh my gosh, I can't split this pole or something bad is gonna happen to me. Same thing with Friday the 13th. Like it's how you make it and how you grew up learning what it meant.
That's true.
And I read a story once about how these people out like West India, like they don't step on cracks because they think it's gonna break their mouth. They really be out there like walking.
I've been hearing that since I was a kid. I've been hearing that. Like, don't step in that grave, you hurt your mom. And my mom really does have back problems, so I apologize. It really wasn't my fault. It really was not my fault.
Yeah, I was that hard-headed kid. Like, you'd be like, don't step on that crack. I would jump. I would only walk on the cracks because, like, I'm like,
I like when your mom make
make
you mad and they be like, yeah, I'm gonna step on this crack.
This crack
Boom,
today.
I got you.
My mom used to scare me, and I would walk away. She's like, "Don't step on the cracks," and I was like, "I'm gonna step on." Anyways, I did this, and she said, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Mom."
You thought it was serious, so she got you. I definitely believe it's all in what you believe, because the one thing my mom always said was people die in threes, and that's so true. Like it's crazy. Like it really happens. Like I've seen it happen. Like one star will die, and it'll be like two more after them that follow. Like it's crazy. But another superstition, it was something about New Year's. The first person to come to your house needs to be a guy, because that would be good luck. That's what I heard, but I have brothers, so it don't matter. Either way, I'm good.
Okay. The thing about how you have to start the new year is like how the rest of your year is gonna turn out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clean your house, or it's gonna be messy for the rest of the year. I kind of think that's true. What else? What's another one?
If you put, I think, what is it, ice cubes in the toilet, you're gonna have school the next day.
And then the salt.
What?
No.
And the salt over your shoulder. I'm not sure if it's the right
wear your pajamas inside out and put ice cubes in your toilet.
Yeah.
And you won't have school?
And you won't have
Did you ever try it?
Yeah, it didn't work.
I never even tried it.
Okay, what's another one?
The salt, like bad luck or something. If you have bad luck,
salt
yeah, you throw it over your shoulder.
Oh, if you break a mirror, you're gonna have bad luck for 7 years.
Okay, we gotta talk about that.
I broke a couple mirrors in my life.
When we come back, we're gonna talk about the superstition with the mirror situation. Cause I gotta get to the bottom of that. Cause Stevie Wonder had a song. Okay, so we gotta talk about it. We'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere.
Is cocaine crack or is crack cocaine?
You were going to talk to her?
You were going to talk to her. I think it's time that we had a little talk. We'll talk about it later.
No, it's time. It's important.
If you had any questions you wanted to ask me, honey, you would ask your father, wouldn't you?
Right.
I'm just going to tell my kid that if he ever tries it, I'll kill him. All right?
That's sensitive, Al. If you need help talking to your kids about drugs, call for this free book.
These kids are in trouble. They're not getting high on drugs or stealing. If they were, you'd do something about it right now. But why is it almost half of all parents who suspect their child has a problem learning wait a year or more before getting help? Why? Kids with learning disabilities are smart. They just learn differently. Call now. The sooner you get help, the better the chance your kid has.
Okay, girls, at 3 o'clock.
What is he looking at?
Oh, dude, it's so obvious. Captain Obvious has scored again. Open your window. Say something.
Oh, he's really gonna down.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put handcuffs on you, okay? For your protection and mine, okay?